I mean, $50 is what, half tank of gas these days?
$50, not even a full tank of gas for many cars, for a disaster that upended a town for 3 years. And that man's not the only neighbor asking questions. KDKA Investigates learned people are receiving drastically different check amounts following the class action lawsuit surrounding the train derailment in East Palestine 3 years ago.
Tonight, we're digging into the formula behind the money that's landing in people's mailboxes this week. KDKA investigator Megan Schiller talked to several people who live close to East Palestine. Megan, what are they telling you?
Well, Ken and Christine, they're telling me they don't think the math is adding up for this, and they're confused by this admittedly complicated equation that determines how much money people get. So people have been sounding off. We captured some of these comments, and truly they were pretty eye-opening. One user writes, "I was declined, but my brother received $2,500 and he lives further away." Another said, quote, "We received ours today and it was close to $20K. A third person commented, "My household has received our payments and it was about a quarter of what we had expected." And a fourth person added, "Got mine today for $80.88. I was expecting around $250. Now, it's been more than 3 years since that Norfolk Southern train derailed, and that $600 million class action settlement is finally paying out. But for some residents, the payout doesn't feel like justice. They say it feels like a slap in the face. In February of 2023, that train derailed, dumping toxic chemicals like vinyl chloride into the community. So those who felt like they were impacted by that could submit claims to get a piece of that awarded $600 million settlement. Those direct payment checks were mailed out on June 30th. They're paid on a per household basis. So that means if multiple claims were submitted from the same house, they all would get reviewed and combined for just one check. Payouts are calculated using what's called a points and multipliers system. So they take many things into consideration, including a person's distance from the derailment where they live, health symptoms that they're reporting, how many kids and adults are in the home, how long people were displaced, if they lost work, and that's either going to shift up or down the amount of money someone receives. You know, some people we talked with said they didn't expect much, but they didn't expect this little either.
I'm not saying $50 is, good or bad, but when they were saying 500 and then you see, 10% of that, makes you wonder.
Have you, do you know anyone personally who received less or received more?
Personally, no. I've seen people on Facebook. Some people are getting $20, $25. One guy who actually lives in Ohio near East Palestine on Facebook, we're Facebook friends, got $202, which, for living that close, I think he should have got more.
So according to the settlement website, people who disagree with their payment amount should review how their award got determined to try to better understand the process. It is important to know you can appeal, but you basically just have to try to say how the documents you already submitted prove that you should get more money. You're not allowed to submit any new documentation, which is a holdup for a lot of people. This also isn't the first time math has surprised the residents. When the personal injury payments went out, a lot of people were expecting a lot of money. Some people even thinking they were going to get $25,000. Most people seeing less than half. So if you do want to appeal or if you have questions, they have a hotline that you can call. We're going to put the information on our website. Reporting in the newsroom, Megan Schiller, KDKA-TV News.